Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jai08, also known as Jeremy Jai Guillory.
Ah,
And
classic Mike here. Sorry, folks.
so, yeah, we have this is the Broken Turnbuckle podcast, and we have a lot to cover here.
let's
Um,
do let's do shorters this time because it's been a while.
yeah,
I gotta go
yeah.
bed a little bit because I got work tonight.
Yeah, so quick recap as to what all has happened. Um, we've been out due to a incident that happened here. Backyard fire had set my arm on fire. Second degree burns took me out for about a month. Um, but in the meantime, we've had a lot of stuff going on in the wrestling world. We got WrestlePalooza that happened. Stephanie Vickers is our new champion. Nami is out due to pregnancy. Had to relinquish her championship. Um, Not sure who won the SmackDown Women's Championship last night. Um, but got Crown Jewel coming up. WrestlePalooza happened where was watching it and it blacked out on the main event um, over on my end. So, um, other stuff that happened was that WWE made a big announcement saying that they are going to Saudi Arabia. A lot of fans disagree with that for WrestleMania. I've got personal issues with that, mainly regarding the fact that they are doing that. Um, they chose Saudi Arabia before the United Kingdom, England, um, for the WrestleMania event. Big slap in England's face, um, because England's been their ally the longest, been supportive of them, and they've actually earned it more so than Saudi. Um, Got Crown Jewel coming up, and um, as we were talking about before we got cut off, I'm not sure if it's going to save or not. Got um, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes and Vakir versus, I believe, Tiffany Stratton at this point in time.
Okay, you said SmackDown Women's Champion. You don't know who it is? We talked about it already. It's Tiffany. She's a SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yeah, but they had a championship match last night.
And is she still champion?
Okay.
Is that and is she still champion?
Okay.
Anyhow, other things is I said a couple things. AJ Lee come back.
Yeah,
and she still could wrestle after mental problems. Then and if you don't watch Victory Road, Ash by Elegance had turned her world women's title because of personal problems. It Dana Brooke for WWE, if you don't know, so she's out for a little bit. And Masha Slamovich had a big incident with a partner by beating the crap out of him. And then she says, "Oh, it was a toxic relationship." So that's big news this week. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's being investigated last I knew, but I don't know. That's the only news I had. And then we are talking about the baby coming up. And then then you talk about the ESPN thing, and then the AEW pay per view. How about those two?
So
That's all we talked about before we cut off.
not much on the AEW pay per view, really.
And that was
Um,
that was that good.
Beth Phoenix came back. Jungle Boy came back.
Kim Lucha back together.
Yeah. Yeah. So
what else?
I
don't know any more news. So
yeah. So we were talking about the Crown Jewel paper PLE that's coming up. Um, so we got Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the fourth or fifth time. Um, at this point. Um, so, do you think that Cody's going to win that and be WWE Super Bowl champion 2 times in a row, or
No, his wife's gonna be at ringside. Karen MT. She's gonna interfere in the match.
okay.
My opinion, he's gonna lose because he got that big match coming up with John Cena in December. That's still going on. But I heard this Nexus wants to go after him. It's like Cena now. Yep. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to hire him back. Doubt it very much.
Oh, they've also announced John Cena versus AJ Styles in that match.
The next match coming up? Yeah, I know. That's the next match coming up for John Cena.
Yeah. At Crown Jewel.
It's going to be Cody and him.
Crown Jewel.
But John's going to pass the torch to Cody. We already know that.
There's a rumor going out saying there's a rumor going out right now saying that John Cena wants his final match to be against someone who he's never faced before for his last match.
Oh, but now it's starting to change it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so still up in the air then. Okay.
Yeah. So really quickly here, I'm not sure when, around the time that John Cena made his face turn, if we've actually addressed this or not yet, but a lot of people have been wanting him to turn heel. When he did, it was very mediocre.
And it's not like his first run when he was heel.
Yeah.
When it was the rap band. That was a better gimmick.
Yeah.
But not people want to take him seriously. He wasn't too serious about that.
So people are not.
It was a joke.
Yeah, people are not sold on his retirement tour right now. They're saying that Triple H and WWE's fumbling it up really bad, mainly due to him losing against Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza. And did you watch that match? Or
no, it was a long of a match.
I would say
it's not long. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't like watching quick matches.
Yeah. So if
it's much a storyline either. It's why it didn't catch my attention.
Yeah. So
too quick.
If someone says, go watch the highlights of that WrestlePalooza match, I'm just going to say that there's not really much of a highlight to it because the entire match is a highlight. That's how long the match was.
Yeah.
You see about 3 attitude adjustments in a row, and then Brock Lesnar kicks out and gives him like 4 or 5 F5s and pins him 1, 2, 3 over. No big match John thing or anything like that.
No.
Well,
I just figured out another incident happened this past weekend. You heard about Jade Cargill and her big, huge cut in the eyebrow? They showed it on Facebook.
Yeah, that just happened last night in that match.
As I said, that's the most recent news. They showed it what it looked like. Oh my God, you see right into almost into her third, fourth wall tissue. That's how bad it got. She's probably gonna be out for a while.
I'll just stitch it up. It's gonna be fine. She's gonna be.
Yeah, but they can always go in and reopen it up. That's legal cut. They will not allow her to wrestle for a while. Not that deep. It's almost to her brain. No, they will not. That is too deep of a cut. She's gonna be out for a little, not long, but for a little bit, till the cut starts healing. Then she'll be back.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a few weeks. Not me, Because if you see the picture, it's gross. It shows the whole thing. Oh my God, that's the worst injury I've seen since ECW injury. The guy blew his stomach out. That was gross.
So, looking up the events coming up after Crown Jewel, WWE doesn't have very much going on right now.
Not to the big pay-per-views because it's going to be a small pay-per-view basically.
So,
I don't think it's gonna be that long. I don't think it's gonna be that great. I say it's gonna be one of the lower ones of the year because no one if you watch Crown Jewel after seeing it first, it's boring after a while.
Yeah. So the next
We
one.
they got Star Series coming up, so they might concentrate on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next thing that's coming up in their lineup after Crown Jewel is Halloween Havoc, and then Saturday Night Main Event, and then probably Survivor Series at this point.
Now I have to work, and I don't know if they're having War Games this year, and I haven't heard anything yet from NXT.
Nothing from
War Games yet, so
they're not going to do any announcements for it until they get done with the events themselves.
Yeah, but they have to prepare for it because that's a long ass match. You gotta get at least long to prepare for it.
Yeah,
that's a really long match. It's not as good as the original War Games, but
yeah,
still okay.
Well, the original War Games, if you watch some of it, there was a lot of trials and errors on there as well.
I'm doing it. It's the first time doing it. That's why, so I'm going for a hitch. Sure, you have a few things here and there, but they made it up.
Yeah. So, do you know the reason why they don't have the roof on the War Games cage anymore for WWE?
No.
Okay. So back in WCW, they had a War Games match, and they had it where they thought that the dimensions of the cage, the cell part of the cage, was going to fit everyone, and they put the roof on it and made sure that it would be able to clear everyone's face up. And it just took one guy that was really tall to give another guy a power bomb in the cell.
Long time ago, the cage was really, really big, about 20 feet high. But then when WCW became more, they lowered the cage to 15. Yeah. That's the reason why they lowered the cage.
Yeah,
it used to be 20-foot high cage, but when the new cage came out, went to 15.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what it was. That's why Kevin Nash had a problem doing the powerbomb.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kevin Nash performed a powerbomb on there.
You're back at Dusty. You're back at Dusty Rhodes for leaving.
Yeah. And what happened was the guy did a powerbomb, and the guy that he was delivering the powerbomb to ended up getting smacked in the face by the roof of the cage. So they did not put that into...
I see the cut. Yeah, I remember you started, but I forgot who it was. I know a lot of blood was spilt in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, so they did not put into consideration about that with that. So I think that's one of the big reasons why WWE had got rid of the roof of the War Games cage. They could still bring it back, but I just be...
The cages these days are not fit for 20 feet.
Yeah.
Only for 15, because the cage is being made a little different than the original cage was.
Yeah.
The original cage was barbed wire and steel. This is steel, but it's different type.
Yeah.
That's why they don't put the roof back on.
Yeah.
Because it was a little smaller cage.
Yeah.
Do you see the first one, how big that cage was? You see the WE one, the steel one? It's shorter.
Yeah. So
it's supposed to be a one-time thing, the War Games was, but then they started continuing with it. Originally, War Games was Four Horsemen versus Dusty Rhodes thing. You get try to climax their feud for a long time. That's when after, I think it's here before or after Dusty's arm got broken. And ladies and gentlemen, it did get broken because Dusty wanted to make it real. Yeah. But anyhow, if you remember right, it was the Four Horsemen against War Warriors, Dusty Rhodes, and Nikita Koloff.
Yeah.
So that was a very violent match. Dusty came up with a good match. He's the one that came up with War Games, folks. Dusty Rhodes did.
Yes. Now there was also another promo event with War Games. I think it was back in '91, um, where Sting and them come out, and they were going to introduce their new partner for War
Oh,
Games.
oh God, he still talks about today. He don't mind it now. He didn't like much of it. He thinks it was funny too. So it wasn't his idea to put a thing on the bottom. It was
Yeah,
Ole Anderson's idea. So he wasn't doing it at the beginning. He didn't put a bar on the bottom. Then later on they did. So
yeah. It was
that
a
screwed everything up. He said it's still hilarious today when he talks about it. He still loves the people talking about that. He thought it was hilarious.
yeah,
Doesn't mind it now like he did a long time ago, but
yeah. The Shockmaster event.
formerly Typhoon of WWE National
Yeah,
Disasters, folks. He still loves talking about it.
yeah.
So the stupidest thing.
Go
No,
go
WCW
look it
did.
up. Pause
It's
this video
there
and look it up.
in YouTube.
It's
Watch YouTube. Still have it on YouTube.
the,
The full segment.
there's several different things. There's reactions to it from wrestlers. There's his
And
own reaction.
it's trying to stop laughing. It's why they open their mouth to try to stop laughing. Everyone tried to stop laughing after the mouths were open.
Yeah,
Everyone tried to stop laughing. But remember, Ole Anderson was the voice of the Shockmaster at first.
yeah,
So that's another thing.
yeah.
That was not like what happened to who at the 50-man over the top for a Rumble. People still watch it today. Titus right into the ring.
Yeah,
He tripped on a man had a cord underneath. They pulled the cord up accidentally and he tripped him. That's what happened. They're trying to move the camera cord from underneath the mat. That didn't work.
yeah.
That was an accident. That's still hilarious. I'm sorry. They keep showing it over and over and over again. Still it's funny.
Yeah, Titus had actually came close to seriously injuring himself from that too.
Yeah. Luckily, they had everything taken out from under the ring from earlier.
No, they said that there was a bar that he was like a quarter of an inch from running into.
That's why he died the way he did to avoid the bar.
Yeah,
But that wasn't his fault. It was the camera guy didn't get his cord from underneath the ring.
yeah,
Matt, that was on it, pulled it up.
yeah. So,
What else?
let's see.
So we have a short one today.
Yeah. Do you have any big things going with dang, what was it? Do you have anything big going on with TNA or AEW right now that you've seen?
No, just the two reports that recently came out from a few days ago. That's about it.
Okay.
At AEW, they said the Bay event was fantastic, but the tag team match was okay. It wasn't as great because Edge and Chris had wrestled together for a while. They had ring rust. But he says the best part of the period was the main event, Darby against Moxley.
Okay.
Moxley passed the torch to Darby. That's what he did. He passed the torch to him. It was Moxley's idea to set him on fire. Folks, it wasn't Darby's idea because it was Moxley's idea to do it. But Moxley had protected layer of liquid on him so he wouldn't burn severely.
Yeah.
So he made sure he got. That's why he probably was so slippery. Probably used a lot of sweat, and he wasn't sweating. It was that gel he had to put on his body just so it won't be burned. It was his idea.
Yeah.
EW's not going to do it again. They did not know about it. They're not going to do anything like that again. It shocked people too much. So not going to do that again. Set a person on fire.
So, let's see.
Other than that, nothing going on right now. Just what's coming up. Nothing big.
So,
For a while, so just catching up.
when is TNA Bound for Glory?
Huh?
When is TNA's Bound for Glory?
Let's see. October 12th at the Saga Center in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Okay.
That's what it just told me. So, yep. October 12th, a few weeks away. I'm pulling that for about a few weeks. That's when Ash was supposed to turn their title again, but so it's gonna be probably a small tournament before that for the match. So it's gonna be the women's title because it's vacant. Probably have a small tournament. Last couple of weeks. It's gonna be women's title.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna do it on pay per view. Who knows? Other than that, we're talking about big matches. I don't know any big matches so far because I haven't said anything yet. So I think it'll start next week. Probably what match? They probably already started, but I don't know what match they're going to be. I know NXT is going to be involved.
So every year they have TNA Bound for Glory has their Hall of Fame ceremony.
Not heard nothing yet. So
okay, so they've already announced their inductees. It is going to be Mickie James.
That's the only thing I heard.
And the Beautiful People.
That's the other person. Yeah, that's the one I heard.
Yeah.
They used to do it some anniversary, but decided to do it Bound Glory instead.
Yeah. So they're gonna have that coming up where they're
on the 12th.
Yeah. So October. With WWE collaborating with TNA and Mickie James coming back to TNA for the Hall of Fame, do you think that that's going to open up the doors for her to return to WWE?
No, she's gonna stay behind the scenes. She did that 1 year thing with LFG, but she's gonna stay retired. She's gonna come for that Hall of Fame thing. What happened was she wanted to do one more title run. That's why she was in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But certainly she's not contracting anybody, but she kept coming back to TNA, not WWE. Because she had more title matches in TNA than WWE because it was a crowded women's division back then. So she'll be coming there. She won't be going to WWE for a while unless they put her in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
They put her in the Hall of Fame. Now that's the only time she'll probably be back for the Hall of Fame. She put her in there. They'll do it sooner or later. Right now, they only got Stephanie right now. So.
Yeah.
So. It's going to be to Royal Rumble time when we find out who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on Stephanie McMahon going into the Hall of Fame?
She's done a lot of work. I mean, look what she's done. First, her father puts her on the air. And then when she starts running it. She had little ups and downs, like, little bumps in the road for a few years with Triple H and stuff, the injuries and stuff that way. But she's been a good businesswoman. But now she's not in it. She'll do business the same way. Decided to put her in the Hall of Fame because all the stuff she did in the ring and outside the ring. I mean, look at the lot of pay-per-views that happened before the pandemic. They were getting popular, but everybody was getting injured because they wouldn't have the matches. They allowed them to do it, and they get injured lately. But a lot of matches. Look at how the Shield. All three members have separate careers. The Steph's idea to split them up.
Yeah.
Look at the careers now. They're big stars. That's what she does. Those are the underdogs. Those are the people she believes. And she's the one who brought the evolution for the women's division because they weren't getting that much. Now look at it now. Was just back up again and still going high. She's done a lot for women in business and men's industry.
Yeah.
Wrestling's still male dominated, but look what she did with WWE when her father left for a while.
Yeah.
She did a lot of stuff, a lot of shit.
Definitely.
So she's going to be in Hall of Fame for that. Not for her character, but for her business sense.
Yeah. And a lot of criticism has gone down recently from that, questioning if her father needs to go into the Hall of Fame as well.
No. He refused to go in the Hall of Fame. He's the one who says, I'm not going to Hall of Fame, and then look what's going on, what happened after that. He made the Hall of Fame for the wrestlers, not for himself.
Yeah.
But Stephanie was wrestler, but he didn't wrestle that much. But he didn't want to go in the Hall of Fame, he invented. That's the thing. He won't go in the Hall of Fame. Won't win his own Hall of Fame, and they won't let him because of the incidents that happened. Last 4 years, No one's going to work with him. The rest of it he's trying to start up, that fell through. No network wanted him. So that fell through. He's not going to be wrestling ever again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
So what else?
I can't really think of anything else. So.
All the reason why I read it.
Yeah.
Let's just cut it right here because we did enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we can put both episodes together.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way, no more interruptions. So let's just end this now, so no more interruptions.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have any ideas for next week?
No, I forgot what we're gonna do. I forgot the list.
We'll figure it out. We'll try to find our list.
We had a list, but it's been over a month. I don't know nothing we're going to do. So,
yeah,
like I said, it's been over a month. I kept forgetting.
We'll go from there. Other than that, this is the Jai08, also known as Jeremy the Jai Guillory.
Classic Blake here. Welcome back, folks.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. Bye-bye.